Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm already late with making this video and time is an issue. We've had a busy couple weeks, as some of you know. Just crazy amount of fights to cover, and I've been having some technical issues. So without further ado, congratulations are due. Listen, there was something like over 60 pro fighters that got work done in the last week and a half. So congratulations to all the fighters here in Montreal who were victorious. It was a great week and a half of fights. The casino show was just fantastic. Quick mention, Bruno Berdician, who fought a beautiful fight despite breaking his hand in the second round and got a unanimous decision nonetheless. Also, Shaquille Finn and Petrus Vicious Volny with terrific knockout victories of their own. Cassio Clayton becoming a champion. Then we got the Eye of the Tiger card. I got to see 3 new boxers make their foray in the ring. Just some really solid fighters, some really promising young talent. Real quick mention, Mian Hussein was given another tough Mexican. Beautiful fight on his part. Mathieu Germain, I love the technique on this kid. He's a throwback fighter. If you like old school boxing, you will like G-Time. Look into Mathieu G-Time Germain. I like everything about his corner. I like everything that they're doing in the ring. Future is bright for that young man. Also, Stephen Butler making his return and stopping an opponent who has never been stopped. Yves Ulysses. Just beautiful fight from this kid. I hope this is a lesson to Eye of the Tiger. He is your main eventer. He is the headliner. What a fight from this guy. Just Yves Ulysses doing what Yves Ulysses does best. And on top of that, against a guy that now twice had, more or less crashed the Eye of the Tiger party by defeating 2 Eye of the Tiger fighters. Yves Ulysses setting everything right again with a perfect performance. Last but not least, Simon Keane becoming a champ, so congratulations all the way around. Before I end the congratulations, I also want to point out that Rigondeaux was robbed, folks. I believe that punch was at the bell. I hate the fact that it's a no contest. I'm proud that he's calling out Lomachenko. That is going to be a very interesting fight. As far as the whole Ward-Kovalev thing, I don't really have congratulations for Ward. I'm not too crazy about how he won both fights. However, I will point some stuff out to you guys who are going bananas for the low blows. Number 1, I was taught by some very good boxing coaches, if you get hit with something and the ref doesn't call it, that means you throw it right back. Number 2, if you have to, there is no shame in taking a knee. When he rested up against the ropes with his head down, kneeling over, more or less signaling with body language to not just the ref but the entire world that he was giving up, the ref had no other choice but to stop the fight. If he would have taken a knee, he could have argued the low blow, taken a 7 or an 8 count, gotten up, and finished the round. There was 50 seconds left. I won't take anything away from Andre Ward, because like it or not, low blows or not, he broke Kovalev. There were a lot of right hands that landed, and a lot of Kovalev's punches that didn't. Whole thing was messed up to begin with. But folks, you gotta swallow the pill. He should have took the knee and not given up. Andre Ward didn't win as much as Kovalev gave up. Now, I do have another quick mention I do have to make. Adam Braywood, you know what? I think the days after his fight have proven him to be a worthy fighter of your adulations. Look into this man. He's had a rough couple days, a bittersweet victory. His opponent, Tim Hague, has passed away from his injuries. And please go look at this man's GoFundMe page that the family set up. There's various charities and stuff. Go look at Facebook, type in Tim Hague's name, and scroll around. You know what? Very tough competitor. We've had a lot of issues recently here in Canada. And although my first gut reaction is to, complain and blame, but I've gone through this a few times now, and I'll keep it simple. I think we need to unify and have a standard commission all the way across Canada. I think everything needs to be done exactly the same in every province. That's not just commissions, that's doctors, that's, the way everything works, the weigh-ins. There's some issues that we could possibly avoid in the future, and hopefully these moments allow us to improve the sport we love. On to the news. Now, what's going on in the Fight City? There's obviously always stuff going on in the Fight City. Great articles and posts daily for you guys to check out on the website. Great YouTube videos. I'm going to have some fresh stuff going up this week. Like I said, I've been having technical issues. I did promise I'd tell you guys why I ended up leaving the Eye of the Tiger show early. I didn't end up watching them nonetheless, but I wasn't on site for everything after the Metzer Germain fight. I understand, everyone's got a job to do. So the commission got a couple complaints about me, wandering around. And I understand it's not fair to the other photographers who, stay in their assigned seat and get their shots. But I mean, I've said it out loud before, but I don't think I have the skills nor the equipment to compete with them, nor do I really want to, because why would I want the same shot 5 other guys are going to get? So, I keep my stuff to social media and trying to get those little different moments. And, well, the internet wasn't really working too good. And then I was having issues with my camera. And then the commission came and talked to me. I was just, having a really rough week. And I felt my presence there was just going to be more of a hindrance than anything else. So I went outside and watched it in a park happily. So, no disrespect to anybody, but dealing with a lot these days, and I do have to make some changes to the way I operate. So hopefully things will work out. I'll keep you guys posted. Stay tuned. As far as what we got to watch this week, there isn't too much going on Friday night, but Saturday you've got a whole day of fights. If you time yourself properly, sometime in the afternoon, you do have Cage Warriors Championship 85 going down in England. So that should be about 4 o'clock. Then at night, you know what? Since they announced this McGregor-Mayweather fight, I personally feel, this is less of a circus fight. But Sonnen versus Silva and Fedor versus Mitrione on Bellator. You know what? I'll tune in. It's going to be a fun night. Last but not least, there is also a free UFC Fight Night 112. It's going down. It's live and free. There's some pretty interesting fights. Tim Boetsch versus Johnny Hendricks. Felice Herrig making her return. Alex Garcia. This dude's going to Donkey Kong Tim Means. I kind of like Tim Means too, but Alex Garcia is just a beast. BJ Penn, Dennis Silver. I don't understand this, but it's happening. Clay Guida's fighting. Carla Esparza's fighting. There's a bunch of fights on this. You could probably tune in around 4 or 5 p.m. online and catch a few of the prelims. Main events, Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Lee. They've had a little bit of heat. It's going to be interesting. If you guys want to know my opinion on the whole Mayweather-McGregor thing, guys, I will be making a different video just for that. I got a special rant, so make sure to check it out. That's it for me this week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next week.